the switch between Outreach and Mixmax, it's going to vary role to role, right? So for AEs, basically made the switch almost right away, right? If they didn't have any active sequences going, even if they did, they still switched over to Mixmax pretty quickly. I'm talking, when I say quickly, within like a day or two. For SDRs that did have, say, dozens of folks that are still active in those sequences, we started copying over some of those sequences that had been most fruitful, right, into Mixmax and kind of preparing them for the switch over. A lot of the templates, that kind of thing that CS or support uses, getting those over. And ultimately, let's say it was like 2-3 weeks to get everyone just completely switched over. Granted, I would say more than half were switched over within 48 hours. My tech stack that like my absolute go-to is obviously Gmail or some sort of email tool. Gmail's preferred. Salesforce, those are two like non-negotiables. LinkedIn Sales Nav, Atrium, and Mixmax, right? And then some sort of data tool, fairly agnostic, whatever you want to use. So the implementation of Mixmax, much like Atrium, right, is about as simple as it gets. If you're a Salesforce admin, you can install the Mixmax packages, pull out the reporting, super easy, takes half an hour, if that. And then the implementation of Mixmax, just to get up and running, is minutes, right? At the same time, to get your team up and running, of course, there's going to be some setup between roles and all these different aspects, but it's as simple as it gets and the easy as it gets, really. I mean, the Mixmax kind of package, right, is great out of the box. It's super easy to use, right? Everyone's trying to have this whole end-to-end solution from sales engagement through pipeline inspection, forecasting, all of these different aspects. And, there's some that do it well, some that do it not so well, and they're all kind of muddling through, in my opinion. And it's, to me, Mixmax has stayed true to this is what we are, who we are, and we're going to do this incredibly well. And it's shown in that, like, we don't want to inspect opportunities. We don't want to forecast any of this kind of things, right? And I appreciate that. I'd much rather have, a partner that knows what they do and do well and continues to get better at that than try to do everything mediocre.